Okay, so for lesson 14, it's really going to be pretty much the same thing as lesson 13, but just getting a little more into it. This is going to be both the opening exercise and your example for this lesson. So make sure you are paying attention and ask any questions that you have so that you can do the next few questions easily. So what's different here is we need to solve an inequality and interpret the solution. So that's what we're going to be focusing on, how to do that in this lesson. So this problem is the annual county carnival is being held this summer. It will last 5.5 days. We're going to use this information and this other given information to answer each of these problems. We have to 1, write an inequality, 2, solve the inequality, and 3, interpret the solution. This is going to be the same scenario you use for all of your problems, so make sure you're paying attention because you might get some valuable information here. So it says you're the owner of the biggest and newest roller coaster called the Gentle Giant. Is that really valuable information? No, I'm going to cross it out. I don't need that. The roller coaster costs $6 to ride. I bet you that's important. So $6 to ride. The operator of the ride must pay $200 per day for the ride rental and $65 per day for safety inspection. If you want to make a profit of at least $1,000 each day, what's the minimum number of people that must ride the roller coaster? So because this says each day, I don't need to multiply all of my numbers by 5.5 to represent the entire length of the carnival. I really can just figure out per day. So I know that our total has to be greater than or equal to $1,000. So I can start there. Well, what goes into that? Well, I know that I have to figure out that there's $6 per ride. Well, I need to figure out minimum number of people that must ride the roller coaster. So I'm going to have to go 6p. So $6 per person that rides the ride. Okay, well, that needs to get some numbers subtracted from it. So I also have to take into account the $200 per day for the ride rental and the $65 per day for the safety inspection. So even if they make that profit, if I had 6p is greater than or equal to 1,000, they really wouldn't make $1,000 because they also have to pay the 200 and the 65. So now I can solve. I'm going to start by simplifying. So I'm going to go 6p minus, 200 plus negative 200 plus negative 65 is, so I'll say minus 265. And that has to be greater than or equal to 1,000. My first step, you guys, I have to isolate my 6p. To do that, I do the opposite of right here. So I'm going to add 265 to both sides. Now I'm left with 6p is greater than or equal to 1,265. And I divide both sides by 6 to get p alone. So I get p is greater than or equal to, I'll grab my calculator out, 1,265 divided by 6. So I have to have at least 210.8333333 people. Well, 0.8333333 can't write it, so I need at least 211 people to ride the ride to make a profit greater than or equal to $1,000. When I interpret my solution, you guys, that's just me writing in words what my solution means. So 211 people must ride the roller coaster per day to make a $1,000 profit. So, you guys, you have a few problems in your slide deck. You'll have practice 1, 2, and 3. They all refer back to this carnival. And I don't leave you any information, but if you actually watch this video, you'll know what to do. You'll know you need to write an inequality, solve an inequality, and interpret the inequality. So if you do all 3 of those things, then I know that you watched this video, and I know that you are knowing what you need to do. Down here in the comments, I also kind of gave you a hint about what needs to be included in like one side, and then on your other side it would be the greater than or equal to whatever that number is. So make sure you factor in all of that information down there so that you don't forget anything. If you have any questions, though, please reach out, let me know. I think you guys can do this.